I'm using Screencastify, which is a browser extension in Google Chrome, to show you how to set up and use Screencast-O-Matic, which is an application that actually installs on your desktop and then connects to your YouTube account. So you'll need to go to the website screencast-o-matic.com, this part here, and it'll bring you up to this page that I'm seeing here. And what you want to do is launch the free recorder. So it's going to download an application that's going to install itself on your computer. So it'll just take a minute, and you can see, yes, I guess I already had the launcher on. Let's see what happens if I do this. I guess I already had it installed. Is that right? So you might have to download it. Okay, yeah, this is what I was looking for. So likely the first time you do this, you're going to need to do download the file, and it shows up down in the bottom left-hand corner if you're using Chrome as what's called an exe file or an executable file. So you need to click on that, and it sets up the application then on your computer. So once we've done that, we can kind of close this out, and it's going to, you'll see what happens is that it installs an application on your desktop. So right now it's installing this Screencast-O-Matic, and this is what it looks like over here. It's this little target. But once you do it, it shows up like this. So, and your choices here again are similar to what you can do in Screencastify. So you can do the screen or your webcam, which in this case is tied up with Screencastify, or you can do both. So I'll just do screen right now. So it's going to be showing this screen that's in front of us here. And if I wanted to move that around, I could move it over to and open a different window. So if I'm opening my Chrome window, it's going to take a picture of that, and I can change the size of this too. So now I can go to my blog, whatever blog I'm looking at. I can, record everything that's basically on my blog. So I'm going to open up this sort of a dummy blog that I had set up for just playing around with and demonstrating things. Move that screen around however I want. And okay. Then once I've got it positioned where I want, I can push the record button. Now this is the Screencast-O-Matic record button, and it's going to do the same thing. I've got to make sure I've got the microphone set. If I want to use computer audio, if I've got background music playing on the computer, I could select this, but I won't do that right now. So I'm just going to say record, and it's going to count down 3. And now I'm recording. So I'm making a little demonstration recording of what I want you to do with Screencast-O-Matic. So as I said, download, set up the application, use it to record something. So I'm just going to go through the pages on my blog, my pretend blog. This is the practice blog that I set up in here. And mostly I'm just recording, making sure that I'm recording some content here. I'm just going to do a bit for demonstration. So let's say that's enough. So you pause record. You could actually start the recording again to pick up from where you were, or say done. So that's what we're going to do here now is say done. And the next thing you do is you want to save this or upload it. So I want to upload it to Google YouTube. Let's see some of these things that you can do. What do you want to do with this recording? I want to go to upload to YouTube. So the first time you do this with Screencast-O-Matic, you'll likely have to associate Screencast-O-Matic with your Google YouTube account. Okay. So then it'll open up like this. And choose an account. So I'll choose this one, the one that I'm using for this class. Yes, yes, yes. So I want to be able to do that. I'm going to allow it to do that. So now once I've done that, it's going to take that little recording that I just made, and it's going to upload it to YouTube. And I think it's done. I don't think I have to do anything else now. Let's go and find Let's go, and it used Firefox by default, but I'm going to go back and I'm going to find the Chrome page that I opened. So now it wants to upload it to YouTube, so I have to tell it to publish it. Okay, so it's going to publish it to YouTube. It's going to call it recording 1 by default, but I'll change the name of that, of course, so that I can identify all these different video clips that I'm going to create. I can either change the name here, or I can change the name when it gets uploaded into YouTube. So let's let this process. And I want to go and find this recording. So again, typical with when you're doing YouTube things, so it takes them a little while to process it. But in the meantime, I can go find this. It's one of my videos. So I looked in my YouTube account under your videos, and here it is. So it's still in the process. It's being processed right now. So what I want to do, I want to embed this on a web page. So I'm going to just grab this video, and I don't have to really wait till it's completely processed to be able to get all this information. So I just open the actual little video, and it's still processing. But again, I need to go and get the share data. So I hit the share button on the bottom, and I want embed code because I want to embed this video on a page on my weblog. Here's my code. I want to catch all that code, so I'm highlight it all and Control-C copies it, or however you do your copying. And now I'm going to go back to Chrome and just find this. I want to put it on a new page, so I'm going to call this page, new page, Screencast-O-Matic demo. And same old thing, make sure that I'm switched to the HTML view, find a spot down below that, and just pop that code in. And I could change some of the information if I wanted to, width and height, but let's just leave it that for that at the time being. So I'm going to publish it. Yes, publish the page. And now let's go look at this page. Oops. Preview it, I guess is probably just as simple. So this is what it's going to look like once the video is finished processing. It's probably going to take a few minutes. Yeah. Okay, so that's it. And now I can go back and remember what we have to do with this. I want to make sure that this gets connected to the top of my blog page. So I have to go into layout, and it's in this cross column gadget. I have a gadget there for pages. I'm going to go into edit and add a new item. And this one, there it is, Screencast-O-Matic Demo. Save it. Save it. Go view my blog. So now I've got that as a page at the top of my blog, and this is what I want you to do, is put this recording on a page in the top of your blog. Okay? And I'll be checking, and I'll give you feedback on it as I go along. So that's